Okay, peace to everybody that's gonna come in the building. 747 24/7, 361 degrees. Shout out to my 1221s. I love you, you love me, me is we. Peace to everybody that's gonna come in the building. All right, we about to have a good discussion about life in general. We about to have a discussion about relationships. In essence, we're going to talk about, you know, the woman on here. I'm going to break down the 7 points. I'm bringing people back to the seven. All right. I'm going to bring everybody back to the seven. Peace to everybody that's watching on the YouTube. Peace to everybody that's watching on the Facebook. All right. Can I please get a share, y'all? We're going to allow the network to build up. Please tune into the YouTube channel. All right. If you in here, this is going to be one of the most importantest discussions that we can ever have in reference to a female in general. All right. So if you a woman, if you a man, if you a daughter, if you a wife, if you a widow, if you a sister, if you a brother, if you a father, if you a son, if you a grandfather, if you a grandmother, I suggest that you watch this video and take notes on what I'm about to talk about. All right? I'm bringing people back. I'm bringing people back to the seven. You might not know what this means, but this means the seven. I'm bringing people back to that. Peace to everybody that's holding the movement down. Peace to Brother Anku. Peace to Sister Ashel. Peace to Sister Nashel. Peace to Sister Rochelle. Peace to Sister Shamel. Peace to everybody that supports the movement. Peace to Sister Chanel. Peace to Sister Chocolate. Peace to you if you in here. All right. So before I begin this discussion and bring y'all women back to the seven, I want to chant. I want to do a couple chants. I want to connect to the Dawalu. That's what I want to do. I want to connect with the Dawalu. Peace to the turtle people in the building. Let me put my turtle on. Let me put my turtle and put my owl on. That's what we represent as a people, as a tribe. We represent the owl and we represent the turtle. All right? Those are our spiritual totems, how we connect to what you consider to be the universe or the Most High God. All right? So it's various different ways you can anchor the master. Various different ways you can anchor the master. So, I'm just giving you a way to reflect on that, on how we do it as the Walu people. So I respect you on whatever you represent, in essence. Long as you don't infringe on the rights or liberties of anyone else, I respect you. But can you respect us? That's the question. All right, we are the turtle people. Literally, we are the ambassadors of the universe. They send us out as peace, as peace ambassadors. Okay, people. They used to utilize the turtle as a mailing system. Following the migration of the turtle from Africa to America. Following the migration pattern. They used to write on the back of the turtle. It's connected to the number 13, which is connected to the owl. Now, I gave y'all that in reference to the letter M. The letter M is the 13th letter, which also represents the owl. If you go into the hieroglyphics, which is the Medu Neter, you'll see that it's the owl. It's the owl. It's the symbol of the owl. All right? Which is the letter M. Okay? So that's also in connection to our people as a tribe. We're called the Walu, all right, which means divine manifestation. All right. Also in reference to the Walu, this right here is our symbol, which is the Miwi, all right, which actually represents the female and the male. both on one hand. All right, all three in one, all on one hand. These universal principles are coming back, y'all. These universal principles are coming back. All my moderators, please hold down because I'm not going to be able to read the comments. Please, for all the people coming in for psychic readings, please, all the people coming in, just getting some information. Please, the moderators, please, handle the comments for me. All right, so yeah, we are the Wallow people. Our totems are what we consider to be the owl. This is the owl, and this is the turtle. Everybody should have some form of totem like this. All right, it's just a way to reflect and to connect up. That's it. Like I said, the letter M, which is the owl, actually connects up with the turtle, which has 13 markings on its back. All right, they both connect up. They both connect up. Shout out to our president. She is actually in the building right now. Peace, Madam President, Sister Shamel. She who embodies the spirit of melanin. All right. Thank you, sister, for holding us down. Thank you for our administrative directors, Ashel and Nichelle, holding us down. And thank you for our vice president for holding us down. All right, Sister Shakur. All right. So now let's go and let's do a couple chants before I begin. I'm just going to invoke about 7 principles. How about that? I'm going to invoke 7 principles just real lightly, and then I'm going to begin to talk about some stuff. And then after the discussion, for the people that's interested in what is considered to be psychic readings, because we do readings and we divinate utilizing the body of the Messiah, just letting y'all know. Yeah. So after the discussion, we will do readings. After the discussion, we will do readings. All right. Thank you, Sister LaUnc in the building, holding down the YouTube. All right. Thank you for everybody holding down the Facebook and the YouTube. We broadcasted from both networks at the same time. All right. So yeah, let me invoke 7 principles real quick. I'm gonna invoke El Gafar, or El Gaforo, which is the forgiving. I'm gonna invoke the Ya Kahar, El Kahar, which is the subduer, and I'm gonna invoke the El Wahab, which is the giver of all. I'm gonna invoke El Razak, which is the sustainer or the provider. And I'm going to invoke Ya Fatu, which is the opener. I'm going to invoke El Alimu, which is the upgrader of technology. I'm going to invoke Ya Kabid, which is the constructor. I'm going to invoke Ya Basit, which is the reliever of pain. I'm going to invoke Ya Kafid, which is the abbasser. I'm going to invoke Ya Rafi, which is the exalter. Hopefully y'all getting this. I'm going to invoke Ya Muziz, which is the bestower of honors. All right. I'm going to invoke Ya Mudhil, which is the humiliator. Because sometimes it gets like that, y'all. Listen, I'm going to invoke Ya Sami, which is the hearer of all. Come on, Ya Sami, the hearer of all. I'm going to invoke Ya Basir, which is the seer of all. I'm going to invoke Ya Hakam, which is the wise one. All right, or the judge. I'm going to invoke Ya Adal, which is the just. I'm going to invoke Ya Latif, which is the subtle one. I'm going to invoke Ya Kabir, which is the all-awaring, all-the-knowing one, the all-knowing one, all-aware. El Kabir. I'm gonna invoke Ya Halim, which is the forbearing. I'm gonna invoke Ya Azim, which is the magnificent, and I can go on and on about these names of the Most High God. All right, so it gets like that. It gets like that. So peace to everybody that's coming in. Thank you, Sister Brandy, for coming in. I love you, Sister Brandy. Thank you for everybody that's joining the Facebook and joining the YouTube. I suggest that y'all literally subscribe to the YouTube channel, please, because it's going to be a day where I'm not on Facebook like that. Because more or less, I'm doing my best to grow the YouTube channel because it's going to help us grow to a broader audience. All right, and that's what we need to do, just in reference to what we're doing, because I'm not just only doing readings, I'm teaching people about, just invoking the spirit of what we consider to be the universe or the Most High God, or however you want to reflect upon it. All right, I'm doing my best, and I don't even consider to say teach. I would say sharing, because remember, I say, man, I don't like to say I'm teaching. I like to say more or less I'm sharing, because I do not own any of this. It belongs to all of us. All right, we all have the ability, literally, to inherit the kingdom. We all have that ability to inherit this kingdom. All right, so hopefully you prepared to inherit this kingdom. So peace to everybody putting up the MeWe's right now. Peace to everybody putting up the purple hearts. Peace to everybody putting up the owls and the turtles. You know what this is about, truly. You know what this is about. So now let's begin, and let's talk. Let's talk about women in general. All right. Now look at this. I gave y'all I gave y'all a pop quiz. I gave all the women a pop quiz. Right? I said, look, listen. Do you know what your five is? I said it's time for all the women to literally get on their five. Now, now, now look, listen to this. Shout out to Sister Gloria. Shout out to peace to everybody. Look, so when I said get on your five, a lot of people got offended in a certain sort of way. All right? And more or less, it wasn't to offend anyone. It more or less it was to invoke greatness upon your throne, which is right here. All right? So this is what I was talking about, being on your five. Literally, I consider a woman or female or whatever you want to be a star. All right, to be a star. Literally, she's a star. She guides us. All right. So this is a principle of the five, because if you look at it, literally, the word Allah, Allah, which is arm, leg, arm, head, which is an acronym of arm, leg, arm, head. Um, my fault, y'all. Which is an acronym of arm, leg, arm, head. Allah is, in essence, it represents the woman. All right. So that's what I wanted to bring y'all to, and in talking about this. Now, back in the day, before they had vowels and different things that they added, like dots and lines in Arabic, the word Allah, when you saw it, Allah, it was Alat, and it represented a female deity. All right, that's what it represented, a female deity. So I want y'all to look at it like that also. All right, that Alat or Allah representing a female deity. All right, so I took y'all from the five to the seven. All right, so in this discussion, what I suggest is this: if you serious, if you serious about anything, if you serious about anything, in this discussion, what I suggest is this in this discussion, that you go get a pad and a pen, because I'm going to give y'all some hardcore information. As women in general, I would say you need this. As men in general, we need this. Now, if y'all want to be like, yo, I'm not going to take nothing from a man, or a woman might say, I'm not going to take nothing from a man. Well, I was taught this by a woman, which is my grandma. And I told people how I feel about my grandma. I feel as though she's like one of the greatest women I have ever known in my life. All right. So that's how I feel about it. All right. So no puns intended. I got the moderators putting in the look, we need that in the YouTube. You need to put the five principles for a woman. All right, which is um sister, mother, wife, and widow. Have those five principles in there in the comment section for the YouTube if you do not have it. Which is daughter. I'm going to tell y'all, because it's a pop quiz. If it's a pop quiz, it is what it is. Y'all on it now. Now, Besides the point of y'all knowing the five women, y'all know the five principles that every woman should be on, which is the daughter, and I'm gonna break this down: the daughter, the sister, the mother, the daughter, the sister, the wife, the daughter, the sister, the mother, the wife, the widow. All right. However order you want to put that in, all five are one, one five one. All right. However you want to put it. All right. So, pardon me. Yeah. So I want y'all to figure deal it like that. All right. So no puns intended for nobody. No puns intended for nobody. But these are feminine principles. These are feminine principles. Thank you for putting that in the comment section for the YouTube. All right. So now it's Gary gets serious. It's scary to get serious on here because, as women in general, I told y'all, this is what my grandmom told me to expect from a woman. She said, grandson, basically like this: if you're gonna expect something from a woman, expect something from a woman in this degree, and these are more or less the reflections of how a woman is, or what she goes through, or what she needs to be, or how she is. This is what it is. This is how she shines. This is the light that she projects, because the original symbol for the sun was the woman. It was not the man. All right. All right. So yeah, I wanted to explain that also. So if anybody got a problem with that, we can go in. All right. So yeah. Now let me my fault. Let me do this too. All right. So now now what we're going to do is this. All right. So with every woman I give you, like I gave y'all a da, right? All right. Let's say I gave y'all a da. Now remember when I gave y'all, see, a da represents the daughter. All right. We're going to start from the daughter. When I gave y'all a da, look at this. Now I got to give y'all flowers that are associated with these women. I gave y'all, I got y'all women, right? I got to give y'all flowers, right? Yeah, I'm just saying, real talk. I gave y'all five women, but I didn't give the five women flowers, right? So on this discussion right here, we're going to give the five women flowers because y'all deserve flowers. I mean, that's how I feel. How you think about it, brothers? If you win here, y'all deserve flowers. So, for every woman, we're going to give you a flower. And guess what else we're going to give you? We're going to give you some jewels, too. How about that? Isn't that because the 12 jewels, the 12 jewels represent knowledge, wisdom, understanding, freedom, justice, equality, food, clothing, shelter, love, peace, and happiness. Y'all know that. Y'all know that those are the 12 jewels. But for the five women in here, the five special ladies in my life, which is the daughter, which is the sister, which is the mother, which is the wife and the widow, the five special women in my life, you know what? I got something special for y'all. I got some flowers and I got some jewels for y'all. All right? This is about to go hard. This is about to go hard. All right, yeah. Yeah, this is about to go hard. This is about to go hard. All right, so you're going to start from scratch. Start from scratch. Wherever y'all at, pick up your pen and pad. We're about to start from scratch. I'm going to give all y'all women some flowers. All right, but remember, I took y'all to the 7. I took y'all from the 5 to the 7. Remember that. I took y'all from the 5 to the 7, both on one hand. I took y'all from the 5, look, from the 5 to the 7 on one hand. Hopefully y'all know how to count. Y'all know how to count, right? Just let me know. Y'all know how to count, right? Or not? Okay. Before we begin, do we have to count? Because if y'all don't got the 141 hand manual, Introduction to Magic and Divination, you should be hitting me up. And guess what? You can now order them for $31. That's it. All you got to do is messenger me. Just hit me up, send up $31. I'll send you a book. Okay, that's flat out. Okay, so that discussion is over. So yeah, anyhow, let's talk about the flowers that I want to give these women, these 5 special ladies in my life. All right, or the 7 special ladies, because remember I brought y'all from the 5 to the 7, which is ladies, which is Pleiades. Because I really be like, hey lady, like somebody be wondering why, a lot of the females be wondering why I be like, hey lady, what's up lady, 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 lady. People wonder why I say that. Like a lot of females wonder why I say lady, because when I say lady, I'm talking about Pleiades. Pleiades, taking off the P, and then you put ladies there, which represents Taurus, which is in the constellation of Taurus. All right, Pleiades, the 7 sisters. All right, so that's connected to Isaiah chapter 4, verse 4. Put it in the comment section, please. Let's do it like that. All right. So yeah. Yeah. Yeah, let's go. So now we know that I'm going on a 7. Look at this. I'm gonna give y'all women some flowers, but you know what? I'm gonna give y'all the trees too. Because before I give y'all the 5 sacred women, I gave y'all the 7 sacred women, which was Mary. It represented Mary and Eve. Remember that, because look, let me say it. Let me say it real quick, because I'm gonna build on each woman. I'm gonna build on each woman, right? And each perspective of each woman. But look at this, right? People wonder why I gave y'all Mary and I gave y'all Eve. People wondered why I gave you Mary and Eve as the 7 to hook you up to the 5. You wonder why? I'm gonna tell you why. Because I'm gonna give y'all women flowers, right? But these women, for as Mary and Eve, they don't represent flowers. They don't get flowers. They get trees. They get trees. Now, really, Lamel? Okay. Well, why is that? Why they get trees, Lamel? Okay, well, go look up the yew tree. I gave y'all this in the codex. Y'all should be knowing this. Look at this in the codex. What are the 2 sacred trees of our Thuwalu tribe? What are the 2 sacred trees? Somebody put it in the comment section. Pop quiz. For everybody that got their book, if you don't got your book, get your book. But if you got your book, you should be in your book. And I'm about to put you in the book right now. Let me know, what are the 2 sacred trees in the Thuwalu tribe? It's the yew tree and the birch tree, which is the 12 and the 14. The 12 and the 14. Okay, let's go. We know this now. We know this. Why? Why? Because if y'all women was partaking of the yew tree, go look at it. Go look up the yew tree and see how it is. It has what you call like it's the toxicity of it, far as dealing with the alkaline level, is so high that it's literally poisonous. But y'all don't even know what the yew tree is used for. Oh, guess what? It's used to stop breast cancer, and it's used to stop ovarian cancer, and for as your menstrual cycle, it stops that. They know, maybe you don't know. That's in your backyard. They sell it to you. Yeah, that's our sacred plant. As women, you know, y'all wear these bras. Y'all don't have the circulation of y'all breasts. So guess what? Eve represents the breast. Because I told y'all, literally, we come from the Milky Way. Come from the Milky Way. Yeah, which is Hathor, which is also Hathor. And if I go into ancient Egypt, we give her a really cook on here. But look, Eve represents the breast. She represents the breast. All right. So you might say, really? Yeah. Because in a sense, like Eve is not, is she's the foundation of man. The breast is the foundation of man. You don't get that part? Okay, why is the breast the foundation of man? Because this is why the breast is the foundation of man. Because breasts literally look like a scrotum sac. If you wanted me to draw it, if I was to draw it, breasts look like a scrotum sac. If I was to draw a breast, it looked like a scrotum sac almost. It looked like a scrotum sac, like the same symbol. It's the same symbol. That's why I said she's the foundation of man. She's the foundation of man. And man has a, he has the phallus. So they are one. They are one. So literally that's what plugs into the matrix. That's what plugs into the matrix as man and woman being one thing, one family, one vessel. One vessel. That's why I gave y'all this. That's why I gave y'all this symbol as the me way. But it goes real deep because, like I said, Eve essentially, or what she represents as being the mother of all living, represents the breast. That's why she represents the breast, because we come from Hathor, or the which is the Milky Way, which represents Hathor. Hathor, which is another sacred woman, and I'll bust that down because Hathor represents the letter Z, the letter Z, and the body of the Messiah. The far as the number 26, that's what Hathor represents. The number 26 because it represents the keys, the Z's, the vibration of the keys. And then the Milky Way represents the breast of Hathor. That's why Hathor represents the sacred cow. Because the cow, we get the milk from the cow, as we get the milk from the breast, or we get the milk from the mother, which is the mom. All right? And mom's the word tonight. Mom is the word tonight. Literally, mom is the word tonight. So, look, I'll go hard and talk about it and go really hard. Peace to everybody. Lamel's waving at you, and I'm giving y'all something sacred about these women. So y'all should know that Eve represents the breast. Eve represents the breast. Now, somebody put in the comment section Revelations chapter 11. Just put the whole chapter in there. Put the whole chapter in Revelations, or what you can fit in there of Revelations chapter 11. Matter of fact, of Revelation chapter 11, verse 1 through 10. That's all I need. All right, so yeah, real talk. So now we thinking about hey, what's up to everybody coming in. Thank you, Sister Christina. Thank you for everybody. All right, so now we think about Eve representing the breast. Now we understand why Eve represents the breast, more or less. But this connects up with Revelations chapter 11, and I'm going to tell y'all why. All right, because these are the two mothers. Now, the reason why Eve represents the breast, because Mary, actually, like Tamari, like Egypt is called Tamari. That's the original name, or one of the names of Kemet, or Egypt. You know, people call it Tamari or Tamari. It's, yeah, thank you for putting in there. And there was given a reading to the rod. Yeah, and those that worship therein. I got you. Now look at this. This is the temple. I got you. And these are the two witnesses. These are the two witnesses. All right. So Mary, and you got Mary. She represents. You know what she represents. She represents the vagina, the virgin Mary, the vagina Mary, the virgin Mary, the vagina Mary, the virgin Mary. Tune into the YouTube. Please tune into the YouTube, y'all. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, y'all. All the people on Facebook, subscribe to the YouTube. All right, real talk. Um, Listen. Mary represents the vagina because she's the Virgin Mary, the vagina Mary, the virgin. All right, yeah, that's how the letter V. All right, that's what she represents. She represents in essence because if you think about it, they both represent mom. Like, man, this is so deep. That's why I said this is a program. Y'all got to realize that reality is a program, y'all. Look, the letter M connecting with the owl. Look at this. The letter M connecting with the owl. You got the breast which represents the mountains, right? The mountains. Do I have to draw it on there? Look at this. You got the breast, which represent the mountains, right? The breast represent the mountains. Do I have to draw the breast? Just the breast on here. And then as soon as you draw two breasts, it makes the vagina or a V. As soon as you draw two breasts, two breasts. If I draw two breasts like that, literally two breasts, it literally looks like a V or a W, like a woman, or yeah, like an M. But the M represents the owl because that's what she is. She's still the mother. That's the M, the woman. The W representing the woman, and then the M representing the mother. That's why the letter M represents two breasts, and it represents a vagina. That's it. That's it, because it's a program. It's literally a program. It's a simulation of thought. And somebody, whoever wrote it down, they understood or didn't understand the principle behind it. But now all these things are being revealed right here. All these things are being revealed in front of you. All right. So that's why the letter M represented the mother. But it represented the two witnesses. The two witnesses, just like Muhammad and Moses represented the two witnesses. Yeah, Muhammad and Moses were the two witnesses, but Mary and Eve were the two witnesses also, because you couldn't give birth to these things without the woman. All right. So now y'all understand that the birch tree represents Mary. The number 12 represents Mary, the birch tree. I gave you the yew tree represents Eve because what? It stops breast cancer. All right? It stops breast cancer. But the birch tree is also used for so many things. Like, it's so many things you can use the birch tree for. These are municipal trees that are in our backyard. In our backyard that they don't tell us about, and they won't, and they'll suppress my views if I even mention it, because I'm going against the pharmaceutical company, or they might just come and shoot me down because I'm going against the pharmaceutical company, which is the biggest business in the world. All right, so that's how real this gets. That's how real this gets. That's why I won't really mention stuff like that, and I'm gonna keep it holy. So now that y'all understand that, y'all got the two sacred trees. That's what I gave y'all as women. I gave y'all because I'm bringing y'all back to y'all seven. Now, remember, we talking about Ada, we talking about a Ruth, we talking about Ruth, we talking about Esther, we talking about we talk about Kawia, and we talk about Martha. As far as the five other women that I'm gonna give y'all, look, man, y'all been giving men for so long. Everybody been giving y'all men. I'm gonna give y'all sacred women to look up to. Sacred women to for us matriarchs to for us to look up to. And if you got a problem with it, like I said, you can get off my broadcast. You can get off my broadcast if you got a problem with it. I had a lot of male chauvinistic type brothers that say women can't do this, women can't teach, they need to be silent and all that stuff. So I got you. I got you in essence. All right, and we get reveal some stuff for all the sisters, so you can pass this along to your daughters, and you can pass it along to your sons. Real talk. You don't just pass this along to your daughters. All you sisters in here, this information that I give y'all, don't just pass it along to your daughters. No, pass it along to your sons so they can know this information. Peace to everybody coming in the broadcast. Our moderators will be handling the messages for right now. All right, like I said, I will do readings after the discussion. After the discussion, I will do readings. But for right now, the moderators will be handling the comments. All right, the moderators will be handling the comments. All right, so now let me tell y'all. I told y'all all the five sacred women. The five sacred women. I'm gonna give y'all flowers because y'all women deserve flowers and y'all deserve jewels. All right, y'all deserve flowers and y'all deserve jewels. All right, we already talked about how Mary and Eve represent the breast, and then the vagina. All right, We talked about that. Now let's talk about in reference to Ada. Ada. Now Ada is the daughter of Jephthah. Y'all know that. All right. We talked about that, how she's the daughter of Jephthah. But more or less, what we didn't talk about with Ada is that what is the principle that represents Ada? Do y'all know? Do y'all know the principle that represents Ada as being the daughter of Jephthah? Because listen, remember, as daughters. I'm just calling y'all daughters now. All y'all daughters. Pretend y'all my daughters right now. Some of y'all my daughters because I'm old enough to be your father. Literally, literally. Or I've raised somebody that's your age. All right. So let's go. All right, so if I was a father talking to you as a daughter, in reference to what this degree means, it means obedience. Or even if I was a mother talking to her daughter, you know, the degree of Adah represents literally the law. It represents obedience. Okay, so of course, what color is going to be for Ada, blue. Okay, so we'll give her turquoise. We'll give her turquoise because we're going to tap into the color blue. In essence, because the blue color represented God's law. Now somebody can put in John chapter 14 verse 6. I appreciate that. Put that in the comment section. All right. Now look, listen. You can put John chapter 14 verse 6, and we're going to and connect this up with a da. We're going to connect this up with a da. John verse 14 verse 6. All right. I'm going to tell y'all why we're going to connect this up with a da. Because listen, I'm going to give y'all some weapons. I'm going to give y'all women weapons along with that, because if you was my daughter and I was going out, and if I'm a father, look, listen. If you my daughter, right? I'm just speaking from a fatherly perspective. And then we're going to deal with the principles of Adah, because she represents the daughter that honors the mother and thy father, so the days of thy life be whole. That's the first principle that we're going to give y'all. All right? Yeah. That's the first principle that we're going to give y'all in reference to Adah. That's the water. All right? We're going to, because it's like she adheres to what her parents is talking about with the laws of her mothers and fathers. She adhered to these laws. This is Adah. Now this represents the turquoise, but it represents the color blue. All right, which is also connected to the sky, which is the sky, the water, and also connected to the ocean, the sky, which is the water. Both of them are water. So that's connected with Adah. I want y'all to think about that. I want y'all to think about that. That's connected with Adah. All right. So now, what I would do for as dealing with a weapon, how I would give a weapon to my daughter, what I would do in reference to y'all. Hopefully, y'all taking notes. Y'all sisters, take notes. Take notes on this stuff. When I'm giving you, take notes. Y'all brothers, take notes. I'm dead serious. This is one of them times that I'm really serious. I'm really serious with y'all. All right, come on, let's go. Look, Adah, in a sense, she represents the color blue, turquoise, all right, but the sky's the limit in a certain sort of way, but it represents law. Okay, but the weapons of Adah are the sword and the veil. That's the weapons of Adah, or the sword and the veil, which represents revelations. Because remember, the sword represented the word of God, but the veil represented more or less a barrier. Because just like in Islam, they try to say that the women wear hijabs is called a veil or whatever like that. They supposed to wear that. No, hijab means barrier. That means they supposed to have a barrier between strangers. That hijab never meant a face veil like that. It meant hijaba mean a barrier a woman was supposed to have between strangers and her family. And hopefully y'all learn that right now. And if y'all my Muslim sisters, assalamu alaikum to you. Now you know what this means. Now you know what this degree means in reference to Adah, because her father left a veil. Her father left a veil, and he left the sword. He said, look, my daughter, I'm leaving you the veil, protect your face, protect your body, protect everything. Have a barrier between you and strangers, and I'm leaving you the sword vow. You know what I'm saying? More or less. Because her father was away at war. So I want y'all to think about it like that. I want you to think about it like that. So yeah, her color represents blue. All right. So now, let me take you to this. Yeah, like in reference to her jewel. Yeah, it's turquoise. All right, it's turquoise. So yeah, we really going hard. Now she represents God's law, which is the law of her fathers and mothers. If you want to think about it like that, it's the law of her fathers and mothers. Okay, so let's give y'all another sister. If y'all really got this, okay. Now this is one of my favorite ones, so I'm gonna go right to it. No. Should I? Nah, I shouldn't do that. I'm gonna just wait for that one because that's one of my favorite ones. But I'm gonna go right to it. But um, let's think about go to John chapter 12 verse 1. Somebody go to John chapter 12 verse 1. You know what I'm saying? This is deep. This is so freaking deep. Go to John chapter 12 verse 1. Somebody put it in the comment section. If y'all handy, if y'all handy and dandy. Thank you, Sister Chanel. Thank you, everybody holding down the movement. Go to what is that? Go to, you ready? Y'all got it? Go to John chapter 12, 1. That's a 1-2-1, right? Because we dealing with the woman. The woman represents the 12 and the 1. The 12, 1-2-1. I tell y'all that. That's the 1-2-1. The 12-21. I love you, you love me. She's the greatest love. All right? 12-21. That's the woman. All right, so, yeah. Okay, so then Jesus, 6 days before Passover, came to Bethany, where Lazarus, which he had been dead, whom he had raised. Wow. So you wonder, where was he at? Where was he at? For the people that's coming in the YouTube, you will get a reading after the discussion. The moderators will put that in the comment section for y'all. All right. So yeah, the flower. Okay. We'll go hard on that one. I'll give you that later. All right. So yeah. So let's continue on. Let's talk about let's talk about I was talking about Martha in reference to this, representing the sister. Represent the sister. Okay? So now you think about Martha representing the sister. I was telling y'all as women, because I went from the daughter to the sister, right? In reference to Martha, and I was talking about John chapter 12 verse 1. All right. So now if you would think about in reference to what this is talking about, as far as dealing with Martha, you know, the sister represents someone who is supportive. All right, somebody who is loving, somebody who is kind. All right, she represents hospitality. That's what Martha represents. You would think about that, because she had a loving home. She had a home where the dead can be raised. That's what Martha represents. All right, so think about it in essence like that. All right, that Martha represented, you know, hospitality. She represented, sisterhood, loving. She kindness. She represented so many things in reference to what she did for the Messiah, how she provided a place where the Messiah can do his work, or let the work be told. All right, so then you got different jewels that are associated with Martha, different weapons that are associated with Martha. All right, so I'll give you the emerald. How about that? The emerald, that's connected with Martha. You want to know why the emerald is connected with Martha? Because this is the reason why the emerald is connected with Martha. Okay, see, the emerald is represents the color green. It represents healing. It represents healing. Remember that Emerald is the fourth chakra. It connects up with the fourth chakra also, because it connects with the tribe of Judah, which is the fourth tribe. All right, of ascension of Israel is the fourth tribe. So yeah, that's what Martha is connected with. She's connected with sisterhood and brotherhood. All right, so I want y'all to look at it like that in reference to what Martha represents and her representing the emerald. All right, so yeah, and then you would connect it up. You would connect that up with John chapter 11:35. You also connect it up with 11, yeah, John chapter 11:35. Put that in. Thank you. Put John chapter 11:35 in. That'd be cool too. You know what I'm saying? In reference to what Martha is about, and also, you know, in reference to another thing with Martha, I want to tell y'all is Martha connects up with a 141 frequency. You might why ask that, because if you go into John chapter 11 verse 14, it'll talk about how Lazarus was dead. How Lazarus was dead. All right? Now, or this is when he got raised. You can put that in John chapter 11 verse 14 in 2, which is another 141. All right. So, you know, the story of Lazarus is all symbolic. Yeah, Jesus wept. That's 11:35. The man actually wept, meaning that he had emotions. He had some form of emotion. All right, literally. So, you know, in John chapter 11 verse 14, you'll see that Lazarus was dead. But the death of Lazarus represented something else. All right? It represented something else. All right? The death of Lazarus, it represented something else. It was all symbolic. It was all symbolic of this day and time. All right? It's a story of this day and time and the resurrection of us through sisterhood and brotherhood. All right? That's what the story of Lazarus is truly about. It's about sisterhood and brotherhood. All right. So yeah. Anyhow, far as Ada and Martha, they connect up because their daughter and sister. Their daughter and sister, and they have a relationship. Ada and Martha. Why? Because somewhere somebody had to be given, or somebody was given up. It represented some form of death. Real talk. Because Ada had to leave her family in death, and then, Lazarus, he had died, or what you consider to be was in death. So he was resurrected. But Ada was resurrected through the temple. She was given to the temple. So she was resurrected in that type of way. All right, so yeah. So what associates with with Martha is actually, yeah, is the emerald. All right, it's other things that are associated with Martha too. All right, which is the broken column. I want y'all to think about it like that. You say, really, well, what does the broken column represent? It represents loneliness. All right, that's what Martha represents in some sort of way too. But it represents hospitality, but it represents loneliness, because the weapon that is given for Martha is actually a broken column. And you might say, well, damn, well, why the hell is Martha given a broken column? All right, so yeah, it represents loneliness, but it also it represents it represents hospitality, but it represents death, but it represents the ability to rise from death. The ability to rise from death. That's what Martha is all about. All right. So yeah, that'll connect up with that. All right, that's a weapon. That's a weapon of choice, whether you think it's not a weapon. It is a weapon, the broken column, because you can smack somebody over the head with it, literally. All right, because you smack somebody over the head with a broken column. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. So that's deep, and she does represent the firm. She represents the firm. Okay. She represents the firm. All right. So let's continue on. Let's continue on for the people that's in here. And we'll talk about who's next that we'll talk about. We'll talk about I want to talk about Esther. That's who I want to talk about. She's like my favorite person to talk about. The reason why I love talking about Esther, because you got to think about the story of Esther. It's just like so phenomenal. All right, so she represents the wife. All right, she represents the wife. Now, she also represents purity, and her jewel is the diamond. Her jewel is the diamond. She's a star, and then her weapon is the scepter and the crown. That's what the her weapon is, the scepter and the crown. Okay, Esther, she's the wife. Now, this is so deep about Esther in reference to her what's the name, being the crown, being the scepter and the crown, because and her jewel being a diamond. All right, this is what's so deep. A star. She's a star. Esther. She represents a star. But go to Esther chapter 4 verse 1. Go to Esther chapter 4 verse 1, and we're going to put Revelations chapter 14, chapter 7 verse 14 in the comment section. Yeah, look, we're going to go to we're going to go to Esther 4:1. These are the things that y'all learn from Esther, man. I'm going to show y'all what y'all learn from Esther in essence. Because Esther taught somebody something. She taught, what you learn in Esther is how to wash your clothing, how to rent your clothing, how to literally get rid of, how to become a new person, how you become a star. You learn that from Esther. All right, so you might wonder why. Because this is the same thing that she taught Mordecai. This is the same thing that she taught Mordecai. Remember, Mordecai was a minister of the Hebrews. He was a minister. But he went up against He-Man. Literally, He-Man. He went against Haman, or He-Man. He went against Haman. Now, Haman was he was basically the prime minister of Hamadatha. He was of the king of Hamadatha. Basically of Hamadatha. Yeah, he was connected with that. Anyhow, you would think about, far as in reference to Mordecai, he taking the teachings of Esther and to rent his clothes. This is connected up. Put Esther 4:1 in Revelation chapter 7:14. That's connected up. This is what y'all learn. This is what y'all learn by following the star, because the star is the crown and the scepter. Now remember this scepter. The scepter was given to us as royalty. This one I say, what's up, king, queen, empress. Yeah, I'm giving to y'all because I'm giving you Esther, a star. I'm giving you a star. Now, look, we look, listen. We are led by the consonants. Look, we follow the word of the Most High God, which is the consonants, or what you consider to be the constellations. Yeah, the constellations. We follow the word of the Most High God, which is the consonants or the constellations, but it connects up as the vowels is represent what we give and how we perform. All right. So yeah, Esther connects up in so many things, so many ways. Esther connects up, and also go to Esther. This is another 121 for all the women in here. Yo, this is why another reason why 1221 represents the woman. Not only the winter solstice, which is 1221, it represents the woman as this. Look at this. This represents the woman because it's the preparation for women. It's in Esther 2:12. Somebody put that in the comment section. The preparation for women is in Esther 2:12. It tells y'all, and it's for 12 months. So hopefully y'all getting that part. Like, yeah, it's like, I'm not just saying this. I'm not just saying this. It's really a program. So yeah, for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Esther represents, a star. It represents the scepter, and it represents the crown that every woman has, in essence. All right. But it also represents, yeah, Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that, Michelle. I'm just hopefully the sisters they learning here. They learning here about this because, like I told you, these are the degrees of Shell, which is my grandma. Now, I suggest all y'all people on Facebook tune into YouTube because my battery is running low on that phone. And I'm going to just go until that battery runs off. And when that battery runs off, I'm pretty sure only half of y'all are going to go to the YouTube and not even half of y'all are going to go to the YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And this is real. This is real why I need y'all to go there. Because, you know, this is the real reason why I need y'all to go to the YouTube. Not just because the joint is getting monetized and we giving it back to the movement. It's just because I'm doing my best to juggle the situation and make sure everybody is accommodated to learn. Seriously. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Uh, yeah. Try to plug it up. See, I'm trying to charge and go live. A lot of times when I'm going live, it doesn't allow me to charge my phone. All right, it doesn't allow me to charge my phone while I'm going live. So that phone is about to burn out. All right, so I'm be on a YouTube. All right, so hopefully y'all can still continue to learn from this. So yeah, let me read in the comment section. So now every maidens, yeah, it tells you, it tells you you know, the preparation of the women and in Esther 2:12. All right. So, but in essence, Esther teaches you, you know, you know, it's a 1-for-1 moment. In essence, it's connected with John chapter 11:14. It's connected with Esther chapter 4 verse 1 with renting your clothing. Renting your clothing because remember when Lazarus came out, he just came out, he just bust out of the clothing. He bust out of the clothing. He bust out. That's what y'all doing right now. Y'all busting out of y'all clothing. All right, y'all busting out of the clothing. Thank you, sister. They putting in the link. They putting the link in the description column. They putting the link in so you can tune into the YouTube for real because it helps us out. It really helps us out, and I'm doing my best to juggle this the moment. I'm doing my best to juggle and accommodate everyone. All right. So look, anyhow, thank you, all this everybody coming in. Look at this. So now Esther, you know, I want y'all to think about that in reference to, you know, how she convinced a man to go against, you know, the biggest dude. She convinced the dude. That's how hard it is for y'all. How hard it is for y'all to. I tell y'all, y'all kings, y'all queens, y'all emperors and empresses. I tell y'all all this thing. Y'all defying this stuff. Y'all defying what they consider to be whatever because they don't say you kings. They don't say you queens. They don't say you emperors. They don't say you empresses. But I made y'all stars. Say all of y'all stars. Y'all gangsters. Y'all the real gangsters. Shout out to brother Jaffa Jafaya. Jafaya. I gotta get that hot. Jafaya. Jafaya. I gotta get that hot, brother. Jafaya. Brother Damian Maddox, he will be teaching or sharing. He is the or an ordained minister of our movement. Prepare for Damian Maddox, aka Ajafaya Muada. Ajafaya Muada. I think I got that name. Ajafaya Muada. Yeah. His name is Ajafaya Muada. Tune into the YouTube, y'all. Please. Please tune in and go to the switch to the YouTube. Somebody putting in the link. All right. Somebody put in the link. Oh, yeah. I'll pin that. So y'all have it. So y'all know where I'm at on the YouTube. And y'all be able to see it. All right. So I can continue on and continue with the build. I got to continue with the build. Listen. All right. So we talk about Esther. All right. We talk about, what's up, Sister Angela? Thank you for everybody making a glitch. All right. All right. So we talk about so much stuff, and she represents the wife. Remember that Esther represents the wife. But also go to Esther 3:16. Put that in the comment section. Esther 3:16, that's another 3:16 of 361 degrees. That's 361 degrees of what Esther is, because Esther is a star. All right. So every woman represents a star. She does represent the lily. All right. I know I said that Ruth represents the lily. It's two different lilies. It's two different lilies. All right. That we will discuss. All right. We'll discuss about. All right. But essentially, Ruth represents the sunflower. She really doesn't represent the lily, and I'll talk about that. So if somebody said Ruth, and if I made the mistake or said it like that, Ruth actually represents the sunflower, which I will go on and talk about. All right. So now let's do this. I'm gonna hit y'all with some. I'm gonna hit y'all with some numbers. I'm gonna hit y'all with some numbers right now, and the numbers I hit y'all with, y'all better be ready. Y'all better be ready. Take notes down. Y'all better be ready. Y'all better be ready. I'm getting ready to give y'all some numbers on here. So I want you to go to Ruth. We're going to go to Ruth. We're going to go from straight to the wife. We're going to go straight to the widow. All right. And then I'll go to Kawia later. And let's go to Ruth. And then her jewel is the topaz. Her jewel is the topaz. All right. Her flower would be the sunflower. All right. Her flower would be the sunflower. Okay. So now, check this out. Now I want you to go to Ruth, chapter 1, verse 2. I want you to go to Ruth, chapter 1, verse 20. I want you to go to Ruth. Put these in the comment section. Ruth, chapter 1, verse 21. I want you to go to Ruth, chapter 2, verse 1. All these are 1, 2, 1 punches. Bow, 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 bow. I just want you to go there. I want you to learn about Ruth. Also, her weapon of choice is the sheath, and like her weapon of choice is like the sheath in the grain, I think. Yeah, like the sheath, yeah. That's what her weapon of choice is. The sheath in the grain. Because you think about where was Ruth when she was doing what she was doing, she was in the field. Every time they find Ruth in the field, like they find Ruth in the field. So her symbol is going to be the sheaf in the grain. Like, a woman. See, because when the Messiah talks about and Matthew chapter 13, somebody can put that in the comment section. Yeah. Yeah, that's talking about all about Ruth. All about Ruth, just understanding the principles of Ruth, because she's in the field. She represents the reapers in the field. I mean, the harvest season and different things. She represents affliction. I mean, in some sort of way too. But she's the sunflower. All right. But look at this. Think about how deep Ruth is. She's the yellow jasmine. Mwah, the yellow jasmine. Yeah. She's the yellow jasmine also. That's what she is too. Ruth is hardcore. I'm telling you, Ruth is one of the most hardcore principles as a female y'all can understand. Like when I give that to y'all, I give that to y'all with honor. I tell y'all, Ruth is hardcore. Ruth is hardcore. She represents the root or the wraith. She represents the root or the wraith. That's why I gave it to y'all at number 18. That's when a female becomes at the age of majority at the number 18. Yeah, at 3 sixes or 2 nines. All right. So that's how deep that goes. But in reference to this, as the woman being Ruth, connecting up with with topaz and with the sunflower, I want you to think about Ruth being a widow, being a hidden principle. Like I told y'all, it's like the man gives up his life for his widow. Like he gave up his life for his wife, for his woman, right? Who was a star. She was a star. So the man would sacrifice his life for his woman so she can live. So now she's the widow because he was so confident that she can take the principles that he gave her. So that's why Ruth is so important as women. You know what I'm saying? For all of y'all wanting the reading, this is the reading that y'all getting. Y'all getting fire. Y'all really getting a real good fire reading. Because you'll think about Ruth representing the roots. The roots. Ruth. Roots. Roots. Or rude. Ruth could be rude. 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 Yeah, rude. Yeah, because Ruth can also be rude at times. Yeah, Ruth can be rude at times because the TH is the D too. So yeah, Ruth or the rape. So or the root or the rape. You know what I'm saying? So now you think about Ruth in general, you know, she represents the harvest. You go to Matthew chapter 13, this connects up with Ruth. This connects up totally with Ruth, with the parable of the seeds. When somebody is sowing seeds, that's what Ruth is all about. All right. So she represents that person that's in the field. In the field, she's in the battlefield. Literally, the woman's in the battlefield. Whether y'all think about it, we are all raised by women in this society. In some sort of way, they are first teachers. So yeah, they in the battlefield along with the men. So that's connected up. That's connected up. The root. The root. So yeah, she represents the yellow jasmine. And then you would think about what does that represent for us? You know, for us the yellow. You think about the sun, the sun. It's like a seed that's planted. I tell people that the sun is not shining light; it's actually shining information. It's actually shining information. All right. It's actually shining information. It's shining thought to you. It's shining intellect and thought. All right. Thank you, Sister Patricia. Thank you, everybody coming in, making the glitch over to the YouTube. All right. I appreciate y'all. Okay. And thank you for everybody holding down the Facebook also. I really appreciate you. All the sisters, all the brothers holding down the Facebook. I need that. I need y'all on both channels. I need y'all on both channels. We reaching different people, so we gotta really do this. All right. So like I said, I'm trying. Thank you, y'all. I'm actually trying to charge up on that phone, but it's not letting me charge up, and I know it's about to black out. I know it's about to black out on the Facebook because I can see it being slower now. All right. So hook up with the YouTube. That's all I can say. Trying to charge, trying to charge up the phone, and it's not charged because I'm live. All right. It has officially blacked out on the Facebook. I love everybody on the Facebook, but I told y'all it was going to happen. So if the discussion got short, it got short. The phone got hot. When you go live, man, I show you, this phone is so hot. This phone is so hot right here. So hot. Maybe because I was spitting fire through it too. Alright, so now we good. I suppose we pretty good in here. Everybody in here, thank you for sticking around for the crown. And hopefully we'll get people to make the glitch over here. I need y'all. So now we went to Ruth. All right, in essence, to dealing with the 5 principles that every woman should be on. All right, now we'll talk about let's talk about we talk about Ada, we talk about Mary, we talk about let's I gave y'all the 2 which represent Mary and Eve. Thank you for everybody making the glitch over here. I appreciate you. So now I gave y'all Ada, I gave y'all Ruth, I gave y'all Esther, I gave y'all Martha. Now I'm gonna give y'all one more woman because I gave y'all Mary and I gave y'all Eve. So I'm gonna give y'all one more woman, one more woman. All right. Um. So let's talk about Kawia. Kawia represents the lady elect. All right, lady elect, lady elect. So now her principle connects up with the red rose. That's what her principle connects up with, the red rose. Okay, all right. Her principle connects up with the red rose. Now remember, as we was building, I gave y'all the lily. The lily actually represents I gave y'all in reference to the red rose represented um um now y'all know that the red rose represents Kauia, and I'm gonna tell you why. But I gave y'all the lily, I gave y'all the jasmine, I gave y'all the lily, the jasmine. I told you it was two lilies though. The lily, the jasmine. I gave y'all the what other flowers I gave y'all? If y'all women in here, y'all know what flowers I gave y'all. I gave you the lily, I gave you the sunflower, I gave you the jasmine, I gave you the because it's two lilies. It's one of the field and one of the court. All right, two different lilies. All right. So that's what for as Ada and Martha. That's why I told you that Ada and Martha. Oh, the fern. Yeah, I gave you the fern also. The fern. Okay. So now we all connected up. So we had the fern, the lily. We have the sunflower. We got yeah. So let me just go on and continue, and just talk about let me talk about this, which is Kauia, which represents the rose. Now she represents the color red. All right, as opposed to Ada representing blue. Ada representing blue, and then you had what's the name uh come on, Ada representing blue, and then you had Ruth representing yellow, and then you had Esther representing white, and then you had um, Martha Martha representing green. Remember, Martha representing green because she represented the emerald. All right, and then you have uh Kauia. She represents she represents Kauia represents the color red because Kauia, remember, she's lady elect, but she represents in essence what women are. Women are the lady elect. That's what women are in general. They the lady elect. But the reason why she represents the color red because or the red rose because she represents the blood and the spirit. That's why she got wine. Her principle, part of her principle deal is it connects with wine. That's one of the things that's given to her, which is a cup. Now this cup represents suffering. It also represents your fate. That's what cup represents. Because think how deep this goes as women. I want y'all to understand this. As women, as being Kauia, because y'all Kauia also. As well as y'all Mary, Martha, as well as you Eve, you Esther, as well as you Ruth, you are Kauia also. Kauia is very important because she represents Lady Elect, but she represents a cup that's given to her. A cup is given to Kauia. Now you might say, really? Yeah, like because a cup just like the Messiah talk about how in the Messiah David talk about my cup runneth over. The cup represents suffering. It represents also what you go through. It's the cup because the God fills your vessel and you the cup. Remember that you the cup and God fills your vessel like the water. But what's in the cup is wine. It's wine that's in the cup. It's not. It's not what you think that's in the cup because God is water. God is water, but what's in the cup is wine. It's wine that's in the cup. Now y'all getting it. Y'all getting it. Wine is in the cup because wine represents blood. It represents spirit also. Like wine represents spirits. Spirit, the wine. See, it's not just, see, God is water. I told y'all and I broke that down. So Kauia represents the cup, like Kauia represents the cup. But, you know, um, God is the water, but it becomes what fills the cup is wine. Is wine and fills the cup. All right, and that's the same thing that happened to the pharaohs in ancient Egypt when the Red Sea, the Reed Sea, was turned into red or turned into blood. It was turned into spirit. It's talking about in essence to you because You would think about a dove representing the water, representing the laws of God, and then you being connected with God, it connects with your spirit, so it turns red. It turns blood red. All right, yo, it's deep. It's deep because Esther, even Esther, um, when you think about Esther, I'm gonna bring it back to Esther representing a star, right? A star. I say we are stardust. We are stardust. Why you think Esther represents a diamond? Because Esther represents a diamond because the word a diamond comes from Adama. Adama, a diamond, a diamond, Adama, a diamond, a diamond, Adama. That's why one of the reasons why Esther represents the diamond, because Esther is our mother. Esther is our mother. Also, the Esther, she's a mother, but we star people. But Adama means earth people. That's where they get diamonds from. Where do you think they got the word diamond from? Adama, a diamond, a diamond, Adama. That's why you think they're Adamites, and this is what's connected up because Adam was born on the sixth day, but it's not Adam or who you think. It's the Adama. It's the Adama representing the earthling, representing the diamond. A diamond was actually formed out of the earth. A diamond, which is man or woman, man and woman, was formed out of the earth or diamond. Adama, a diamond, a diamond. Esther, a star, a star, a star. So yeah, that's real. That's real, man. That's real. So now, thank you for the Dualu Confederation for holding down the moderation in the community. Yeah, yo, this is deep. This is deep. So going to Kauai, Kauai represents the rose. Now the rose is pretty, but um it has what's the names on it? It has it has thorns on it in some sort of way. The rose. So, you know, it represents so many things, man. That for us, Kauai, Lady Elect. Lady Elect, she takes on the burden of responsibility. It's not just honor and whatever like that. She takes on the burden of responsibility also. The Lady Elect as a Kauai. She takes on or Kyria. She takes on the same thing. She takes on the principles of burden also because that's the cup that she bears. That's the cup that she bears. And that's deep because she has to have a greater love. You can go into John 11:26 and we'll connect Kauai with that. All right. And I meant to say far as um Martha Martha, she actually represents the fern. If y'all wanted to know, she represents the fern. Martha represents the fern. Okay. What else I wanted to say in reference to this, just understanding what this is all about. So now we got to Kauai, and we built on all of these things, and we talk about in reference to women in general, just life in general. I brought y'all to 7 sacred women, and through this discussion, I talked about 7 sacred women. I talked about the 7 sacred jewels of these women. Um, Only jewels that I didn't give was for the jewels for Mary and Eve. All right. So I'll wait till that's revealed. I'll wait till that's revealed. But in essence, look at this. Yo, this is all the body of the Messiah. I introduced y'all to 7 higher chakras too, which are the 2 feet, the 2 knees, the 2 hands, and the head. All right, those are the 7 chakras that I link people with. All right, yeah, the thorns draw blood. That's why Kauai represents the blood. She represents the red. She represents the cup. But the cup is not filled with water. It's filled with wine. It's filled with wine. It represents blood and spirit. That's what Kauai represents. She's Lady Elect. You say, really? She's driving drunk. All the saints are drunk with the wine of her fornication. No, they not. Kauai is actually in control of all of this. She's Lady Elect. All right? So that's a whole nother level. That's a whole nother level. Okay? Um, so where y'all want to go? Now that I'm gonna continue to talk about the principles of seven. You know, I'm bringing people back to their seven once again. We're going to talk about it all the time. Hopefully, y'all connected with the codex. Y'all, somebody can put today's date. Far as the what's today's date in the codex. This is a challenge that I got for everybody. For everybody, you know what I'm saying? For whatever. Ada's flower is a lily also. It's the lily also. I told you it's two different types of lilies. You got a lily of the field and you got a lily of the court. All right. Look at this. I wanted to explain this too. You know, in reference to what this is all about. What this you see behind me and everything. What this is all about in essence. All right. This is the Messiah code. All right. This is the Messiah code, and we flow. How it flows is from 1 through 31. 1 through 31. That's what this flows on. Now, everybody essentially was born between those dates. Now, my challenge is asking people what today's date is. All right, whatever calendar that you flow on, I might ask you what today's date. All right, so somebody in our codex or somebody in the family might put today's date in the codex, and I'll break that down and what that means. All right, that's the first thing that we should establish in reference to, you know, dealing with the energies of what today presents itself to be. All right, because we are living in what we call a mainframe consciousness. That's what this is. It's a mainframe consciousness. It's a programmable reality. When you see these numbers, reoccurring numbers, you actually see, um, I said that it's a lily. It's a lily. All right. Thank you, Sister Jessica, for putting that in the comment section. All right. So it's 413, not 39, 29. 413, 29. All right. So let me explain that in the calendar and the as far as dealing with the energies of the calendar. All right. First of all, 413, 29. All right. So 41329, you know, this whole month deals with basically the throne. It deals with the throne, but it also deals with the female, because when the number 4 represents thank you brother Anku. The number 4 represents a set, as in the throne. All right, so I want y'all to think about it like that. It represents a set or asset or a set, as in representing the throne. All right, yeah. So it's the musta or the must. All right, so yeah, each number in the codex in the calendar is an acronym for a word. It's an acronym for a word. So it's actually a sacred natal chart for all the women. For all the women that are having children, it's an actual natal chart for the children that are being born on these days. That's what it is for the children of the future. That's what it is. Each joint is a sacred name of a sacred spirit manifested here on this planet. That's the only thing I can tell you about what the calendar represents. Because the calendar is based upon 392 days in the calendar, which as opposed to 365 days. Yeah, it's the musta. The musta. So the musta or the mus. So ST is 29, the 29th letter, which is that's where everything stops at, or that's where everything stands. Because 29 is the 10th prime. That's the 10th solar prime or the 10th prime. So since 29 is the 10th prime number, it stops at number 10. It stops at number 10 because we count by the primes. We count by the primes. So y'all understanding that, you say more or less that it stops at the number 10, but it begins at 31 which is 131, which is 31, which comes after 29. All right, which is the 11th prime number. All right. So yeah, what state I'm in? It's in the location. I'm in New York. I'm in New York. All right. I'm in Harlem, actually. Okay. So now, let me explain this about what this is all about in reference to the codex. Now you know that today's 413, 41329. 41329 is associated with this, because 29 dealing with um more or less the secret keeper. That's what 29 is. I've been revealing secrets to y'all today. With the number 13, the number 13 deals with the young master. The young master, El Masi. And then the number 4 deals with basically succession, or El Naju. It deals with good luck also. 4 is a number of good fortune. All right, that's what it represents, stability, and many other things. All right, so I explain this in Inception of Mental Reality. If you don't have your book, Inception of Mental Reality, you actually can order your book for $31. All right, you can order a physical copy of Inception of Mental Reality, or the 141 Introduction to Magic and Divination. All right, I'll send a copy to you for $31. All right, for either book. Now, for far as getting a physical copy, it's 2 different PayPals. All right, for you to get the ebook, the sisters will put it in the comment section. You just send a donation. The sisters will send you the book. All right, one of these books. All right, or one of the books that's coming out. All right, that's for the ebook. But for a physical copy, you have to actually PayPal the Messiah code, or just go through Messenger, Facebook Messenger. Send a donation, $31 through Facebook Messenger, and I'll send you a physical copy, and you'll get it within like 3 days. I'll send it right to you, bam, right to you. And y'all already know I went and picked up a hot machine today, so the books are official. The books are really official. I wanted to show y'all one example of what the book's going to be looking like. And yeah, the books are also going to have, I'm going to put tassels on the books, so y'all have bookmarkers. Where I put an example of a book. All right, here's an example of a book. All right, this is one example of what the book's going to be like. Now this is Inception of Mental Reality right here. All right, so I'm going to have a hardback cover for it. I'm going to send to y'all, and also it's going to be durable. And I'm going to stamp it, and I'm going to send something else along with it. All right, that's for everybody that supports the movement. You'll be able to go hard on this book. Now, yeah, for everybody that prints their own book out, I have no problem with you printing the book out. Just send a donation of $31 to the Messiah Code movement, please. Please, and I'll send you one of these books. And it's durable. See, the reason why I did my books like this, because I want y'all to make it a page flipper. A page flipper. I want y'all to just be going in. I want y'all to go in from start to finish. From start to finish. And this is the book Inception of Mental Reality right here. Thanks for supporting the movement. All right. This gives you the Scroll of Eyes. I'll tell you about the Scroll of Eyes. This is chapter 3. The Scroll of Eyes. Let's break that down. All right. A lot of other stuff I'll break down in Inception of Mental Reality. So you'll have your own copy of that. Print it out. $31. I got you. And I'll send it to you. You'll have it within 3 days. 3 to 4 days, you'll have it. As long as you're in America, you'll have it in 3 or 4 days. Send a donation. Okay? Send a donation. Matter of fact, I'll let the sisters control it. Whatever. Just let me know who sends the donation, and we'll figure it out. All right? Real talk. And I got y'all on y'all books. All right? So, let me explain something about what the Messiah Code is all about. Yo, I'm giving y'all secrets. I'm giving y'all all the secrets that has never been revealed. Never been revealed on broadcast, on YouTube, on Facebook, wherever you want to call it. I'm giving you all the secrets. Real talk. For one in particular secret that I gave y'all, which was it's 361 degrees. Now people been arguing and trying to figure that one out, but it's very easy. It's very easy. It's 361 degrees as opposed to 360. That's a one secret that I revealed to y'all, which is 19 times 19, which is the Alpha and Omega sequence. All right. That's the first thing that y'all need to know, that I know, that I know, that I know. So if I'm divinating and I'm utilizing a system of numbers, I'm utilizing a sequence that deals with 361 degrees as a person dealing with 360, meaning that they trapped in the nine. I'm not trapped in the nine. I'm trapped in everything that flows between the one and the nine. This is the difference between me and them, or us and them. All right? Real talk, send a donation of $31 to get your book, to get your physical copy. If you want to send a donation to get the ebook, just send a donation, period. Just send a donation, period. And we got you. But if you want the physical copy, at least send $31, period. And I got you on a physical copy. I'll send it to you. Monday, let's get it popping. Monday, let's get it popping. All right? But yeah, um, just thinking about it, just giving y'all the secrets of these things. They never told y'all it's 361 degrees. More or less, I'm the first person that shared with y'all that. Because of how it was revealed to me through divine revelation. Divine revelation. And in principle, you might ask, what does this have to do with my reality? It has everything to do with your reality. Like I said, they stuck on the nine, and I'm not stuck on the nine. I'm stuck on everything that flows between the one and the nine. That's why you got to think about it like that too. Because 360 is a vector math. It's 3, 6, and 9. It's vector math. They fold in each other. All right? But yeah, I'm on the 360 degrees. 361 degrees, my fault. Busting that down. That's the 19. I'm on the number 19, which is the Alpha and Omega. That's what I deal with. So if I deal with numerology, if I deal with spirituality, or however you want to call it, you'll see that that's the principles that I come from, that unlocks the eyes, which are the doorway to the soul. Unlocks the eyes, which are the doorway to the soul. All right. So yeah, um, yeah, that's one thing that y'all should know too. All right. So now, um, I'm gonna share this video so people know we in here. For all the Facebook people, they know we still in here. We still broadcast. All right. So, yeah, in essence, I want you to know where I'm coming from on here. So, I'm coming from a perspective of 19, all right, which is the Alpha and Omega. But it goes deeper than the 19, because the number 19 is connected with 14. The number 19 is connected with 31, and the number 19 is connected with 13. All right? Because these are all Alpha and Omega sequences. All right? These are all Alpha and Omega sequences. All right? Real talk. So I want you to think about it like that. My fault, I'm sharing this video across the airwaves. Let people know we live. I want you to think about the number, and then if you don't think about it, if you don't know, go to Genesis chapter 1, verse 14 through 19. Let's go. Go to Genesis chapter 1, 14 through 19. And then it will explain what I'm talking about in reference to, utilizing the stars and so forth to navigate time. But what's so deep about Genesis chapter 1 verse thank you what's so deep about Genesis chapter 1 verse 14 through 19 is this, that the light that we utilize to measure time is inside us. The sun, these stars that we utilize to measure time are actually inside us. All right, that's what it's giving reference to. All right, it's giving reference to that. All right, so I want y'all to think about it like that, and it goes really, really deep. It goes really, really deep. So yeah. So now we talking about the secrets that I be giving y'all, because since we on the number 29, okay, we gonna talk about the secrets. That's one secret that I gave y'all. Probably nobody ever gave y'all. Probably nobody ever said that to y'all, that yo, it's 361 degrees in a circle, and I'm sharing on Facebook right now. I'm sharing on Facebook. Um, Somebody never gave y'all and said, yo, homie, look, listen, it's 361 degrees in a circle as opposed to 360. That's one secret that I gave y'all. All right. So, another secret that I gave y'all is this. This is another secret that I gave y'all. Um, in reference to the owl and the turtle. You know, the owl and the turtle in the letter M, and so many, man, every day I give y'all something sacred, secret that was kept sacred. I give it to y'all every day. I give y'all something secret that was kept sacred. But just the owl, think about the owl right now. The owl is the nocturnal bird that sees in the nighttime. That's what the owl is. It's a nocturnal bird that sees in the nighttime. Now, everybody been giving y'all the hawk. They've been giving y'all the eagle. They've been giving y'all all these things. But I gave y'all another type of bird of prey, which is the owl. I gave y'all a bird to see in the nighttime, to see through darkness, to see through whatever you going through the chaotic waters that you going through. I gave you a bird because people say, well, yo, you know what's so deep about the hawk, the eagle? Yeah, put them in the nighttime. Put them in the nighttime. They can't move like that. So you need both principles in reference to, you need the owl and you need the eagle and the hawk. You need all of these. These are various different principles of the greater spirit that's in you, which is like a bird almost. It becomes like a bird. It has wings attached to it. All right? So yeah, the owl. So I gave you a nocturnal bird in reference to consciousness. A bird, a creature that's connected to, my Thawalu tribe. So yeah, the Walu actually represents the turtle, but it also represents the owl, because the owl is connected with the number 13 as well. So that's another secret that has been revealed to you. That has been revealed to you. You know what I'm saying? Here, that's just like literally, people don't understand. Like, this is all about literally culture building, but um past, present, and future all are one simultaneously. They all connect up, all three in one, past, present, and future. And that's what you receive when you receive these things in connection to learning what the codex is about. All right? Thank you. It's 111. It's 112 where I'm at. It's 112, but it's cool. We in room 112. Okay, so what else I want to say? Yeah, so people are getting secrets revealed to them. People are getting secrets revealed to them. People are learning. People are beginning to see um what's going on with this. All right? Yeah. The letter owl is lamel. When you see owl, that's another secret I gave y'all. When you see the just a owl, you see lamel. You don't see that many owls that often, do you? In the wild, do you? You used to be able to see owls in the wild like that. Real talk. But, you know, think about an owl. When you see an owl, you see the word lamel. It's an ideograph. It's literally an ideograph. An ideograph. The animal itself is a ideograph. It's an ideograph when you just look at it. Just like the turtle is an ideograph. Like, that's how y'all gotta look at nature, man. We beginning to start to look at nature this way. You know what I'm saying? Please, people, donate to the movement. Please get a book. Now you can get a book two ways. You can get a book two ways. You can order a book for $31, or you can donate to the movement, and you can receive an ebook. All right, but please get a book. But I revealed the secret of the owl. How the owl is actually Lamel. It actually represents the nocturnal bird, the thief in the night. That's all in all black. Why you think I wear all black all the time? So the spirits can see me. So different spirits can see who I am. So y'all can see my energy. All right? Yeah. Donate. Please donate to the movement. The sisters are putting the connection, how to connect and get a book. You can now purchase a book. Or I don't want to say purchase, because I don't like purchase. You can now donate and get a book, a physical copy. You can now get a physical copy of these books. All right? You can now get a physical copy, and you also can get an ebook also. You can get an ebook also. So yeah. You said I see owls. The same one came 10 feet to me. Ooh, I like that. Came 10 feet and stared at me. That was me staring at you, Christina. That was me staring at you. Look, listen. Christina, look, listen. This is one thing I gotta explain, because I'm about to start reading the comments in the comment section. Alright? This is one thing I gotta explain, Sister Christina. Alright? We are in the mainframe consciousness. You know, people don't understand what astral projection is. I'm going to give you a degree of astral projection. I do it all the time, and people do it to me all the time too. All right, when you see the numbers, you see me. When you saw that owl, you actually saw Lamel, because the owl actually represents Lamel, and that's who you hear with right now. You hear with Lamel. That is a title that I have taken on, Lamel. All right, but the owl is the M, because that's where the letter M comes from, the owl. Look what's behind me, the owl. Look what's behind me. It's the letter M. It's the owl that's behind me. If you look at it like that, people don't look at the codex like that. When you see that image behind me, you don't see a letter M. You don't see, like, this is real. This is like I'm where I'm supposed to be right now. Like where I'm sitting at, I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm operating from the mainframe. I'm literally operating from the mainframe. You seeing the owl land on my shoulders, but literally landing on my mind too. The great owl landing on my shoulders. All right? So that's what this is all about. Or landing on my collar, if you want to call it like that too. All right? So this is all in connection. And then you see the head. You see the head right there. So you see the owl landing on the head, landing on the crown, landing on the head of the Messiah. All right? Same thing. Okay? So, yeah, I prayed for a miracle, and for a few seconds later, I almost hit the owl with my car. Don't worry about it. You was traveling on an information highway. Sister Christina, don't worry about it. You was traveling through the information highway and you ran into the owl, so you ran into me. Listen, or you ran into Lamel or Lemel, which is the female Messiah in you. Because the owl not only represents Lamel, as in the male Messiah, it represents Lemel, which is the female Messiah. All right? That's why it's two owls. It's two owls. All right? But yeah, that's in connection. That's why you here. It's a reason why you here. Just like everybody else, it's a reason why they're here. I don't gotta explain it, but you know why you're here. All right. So that's the secret of the owl, because owl represents owl, like owl, like owl, like owl, like Al Islam. That's the Arabia. That's owl. And then owl represents El, or Al, the owl, because El is owl. So thus you got Lamel. You got Lamel, Al and L, frontwards and backwards. Lamel, Lamal, Limal, Lamal, Limal, Lamal. It's a palindrome. It's literally a palindrome. It's a palindrome. All right. So I want y'all to focus on that. It's a palindrome. It flows frontwards and backwards, just like the alpha and omega flows frontwards and backwards. Yeah, that's so deep. That's really deep. That's really deep when you think about it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's what the owl represents. Limau and Lamel. Limau and Lamel. Limau and Lamel. Or Lima. I'd rather say, sometimes I don't say Limau like Limau. I say Lima. As like a nick, as like a nickname, I say Lima. But Limau is also Lima, the same thing. Same thing. If I take off the L. Alright? Same thing. But yeah, that's deep, man. That's another deep subject. Let me see. I can read the comments now. I can read the comments utilizing this phone. Yeah, that's the feminine aspect of the Messiah. The Lima. All right. And the only reason why I say Lima, because so y'all know the difference. Because if I say Lamal, y'all be like, what's the difference? Real talk. If I say Lima, Limal, and Lamal, y'all be like, what's the difference? So that's how we really looked at it. That's why when you see Allah, you saw elect. You saw the same word until they start playing with the language. When they started playing with the language and they took it out of Quraysh dialect, with the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam spoke, yeah, they you didn't know Allah and Allah was this one and the same. So I say Lima so y'all understand that, okay, Lima, okay, cool, but it's Lamal. I'm going crazy here. I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. It's frontwards and backwards. It's a palindrome. You know what I'm saying? Allah is the female goddess. She's the female goddess that we worship. She's the feminine version of Allah. It's the same thing as Allah. Allah is the same thing. It was Allah. All right. So yeah. So that connects up, man. And that's being on y'all five as a woman. Allah. Yeah. That's a sacred deity. She sat in the center of the Kaaba, which was the square. She sat in the center of the Kaaba in Mecca. All right, they took her out of this center, and they took every other deity that was in the Kaaba. They took out, but in essence, the worst thing that they took out was the woman out of the center of the Kaaba, because y'all knew Allah was Allah. That's why the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, his father was called Abdulat. His father was called Abdulat, meaning that he was the servant of Allah. He served the woman goddess. The woman goddess. All right? The woman. That's what he served. That's what I'm serving. And in essence, the woman serves the man. Like, y'all get it? That's like, didn't the scripture says that we have to be in service to one another? Like, I'm in service to the woman, but she's in service to the man. We in service to one another. You know what I'm saying? Together we in service of the family. But I want you to think about it like that. I really want you to think about it like that in essence. But that's a secret that's revealed. The secret of the great owl. Of the great owl. The owl, which is Lamel, who is one of renown. If I tell you, what if I told you that I'm a resurrected person? That'll blow your mind. If I told you that I'm a person that resurrected here on this planet, that'll blow your mind. But I told you that it's no such thing as resurrection. I mean, not resurrection, reincarnation. If I told you I was a reincarnate, not a resurrected person, because I am a resurrected person. Let me say it like that. I am a resurrected person of ancient times, all right, and also of the future. But what if I tell you I'm a reincarnation of somebody, all right? What would you say about that? How would you feel? For the information I possess, you gotta understand. Like when I gave y'all, some of this stuff has been taught to me, but some of this stuff has been revealed to me, like the owl and all that stuff with the turtle. It has been revealed to me, and even this with the codex, it has been revealed to me. All right, and I have not come to change anything. I have come to fulfill. But if what if I told you I was a reincarnation of somebody or something? All right. All right, now remember, I told you it's no such thing as reincarnation. I don't believe in reincarnation. All right, I say that doesn't exist. This is this is this is my take when I'm talking about reincarnation. It's like water that we borrow, water that flows. I was just given a certain portion of water. That's the water that was given. That was, these are the waters that never make you thirst again. All right, I was just given that water. That's it. That's the water that I was given. So remember, I told you, I said, literally, reincarnation is like borrowed water. It's like when we borrow water from the source and we make it our own because we represent the cup and we fill it and it becomes the wine. But yeah, you think about this. The water is we borrow water. We borrow water from the Most High God's ocean of awareness. We borrow water. All right. So as we borrow water, we begin to learn or begin to we'll see that the water takes the shape of our vessel, meaning God takes the shape of our vessel, meaning that God is in service to us. Yeah, God serves us in so many ways. God serves us. The universe serves our purpose. All right. But we are in service to one another also. So, yeah, what's so deep about this borrowed water and reincarnation when I'm telling you that we all borrow water from somebody or from the source. All right? And the source that I borrowed the water from is literally it taking the shape of my vessel. And that's what I give y'all. All right? That's what I give y'all. And it comes out sacred. Okay? So now I'll talk about again, I'll reiterate on the lessons of the 141. What y'all should know about the 141. All the people that's in graduate class right now that's about to start teaching. Because we're about to have two teachers. We're about to have a female, a lemale, and a lamale teachers. All right? Yeah, they're going to be teaching. And they're going to be sharing with y'all. But they're going to be teaching. Sister Nichelle, Lemale, she's actually going to be teaching. Queen Nichelle Lemale, she's going to be teaching. And Ajafaya, Ajafaya Muwada. I got your name. I'm gonna say it like how I say it because that's how only way I can say it. Ajafaya Muwada. He's gonna be teaching. All right, they're gonna be teaching, and Sister Nichelle gonna be teaching. All right, they're gonna be put to the test, and they're gonna go hard. And I'm gonna just write books for like a good solid 2 months. And I will teach every Sunday. I will teach every Sunday. No, every Sunday and Thursday. How about that? Y'all can pick one. Every Sunday or Thursday. I would rather prefer Sunday that I teach. So because that's my name. My name is Sunday. Y'all know my dad. My dad gave me the name Sunday. I was born with Domingo. Domingo Rodriguez. Y'all know that, right? So yeah, my name is Sunday. So I'm gonna take Sunday. That's going to be the day that I take over. But y'all can do Thursday if y'all want because y'all know Thursday is our holy day. Sister Nichelle. All right? Water has memory. Yeah, I explained how water has memory. I explained that in the inception of mental reality in the reincarnation scroll of the book. In this book, Inception of Mental Reality, I explain what is that? That's before the scroll of eyes. That's in scroll 2, in reference to reincarnation. Reincarnation, I explained what reincarnation is all about. That's scroll 2, which is the reincarnation scroll. That's the reincarnation scroll of the inception of mental reality. I explain that. All right? No, actually, yeah. It's in the it's in the yeah. Dang. I pulled up the what's the name. It's actually in the what's the name? Yeah. Yeah, bang. There it is. It's in the reincarnation scroll right here. It's in the reincarnation scroll. There it is. I explain about water and what reincarnation is all about. I explain all of that in the reincarnation scroll. You should be having your face in this book, going hard, crushing it, getting in shape, in spiritual and mental shape for what's to come. All right. Yeah. So yeah, Sister Nichelle is going to be teaching in Ajafaya Muada is going to be teaching. They're going to be teaching the Codex. All right, they getting ready for y'all. I'm dead serious. They ready. Hopefully y'all ready for them. Cause Sister Nichelle is fire. Just talking to her and she's ready. She's ready. She's downloaded. She like Trinity in the Matrix. She kicking ass. She like Trinity in the Matrix better than Trinity, I think. Kicking ass in the Matrix. All right? And Ajafaya, I'm gonna look at him like brother the Matrix. He Morpheus. He's going hard like Morpheus. All right? Real talk. Shout out to William. All right? So peace to everybody that's coming in. All right, you should have your book, which is the Introduction to Magic and Divination, and also you should have your book, which is Inception of Mental Reality. Now, I'm telling y'all right now, I'm dropping 2 books this week. I'm dropping 2 books this week. If you don't got them, get them. Because I'm going to be dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping. That's all I'm going to be doing is dropping. All right, I'm gonna be dropping. The scroll of Halloween is coming out this week. The scroll of Halloween is coming out this week. All right, the scroll of Halloween. Donate to the movement. You can get your books for $31. Period. $31. Send that and you'll get a book. All right. Now you also can get an ebook by sending a donation of just any donation. We'll just send you an ebook. But if you send $31, at least $31, you can send more than $31 as a donation. You can send more because it is what it is. You know, we trying to build this movement. Everything is going to the movement. As far as dealing with the ebooks, the physical books, I will be making a little bit of money off of the physical books. Just letting y'all know. But as far as the ebooks, I'm not making no money off of it. All of it's going to the movement. 100%. The ebooks are going to the movement. All right? But as far as the physical books, I will be making some money off of it to sustain my situation in life, or what you consider to be, and I'm just going to give it to the movement anyway, because everything I do is for the movement. Like I'll be, I might invest the money in a temple, or I might invest the money in a van, or invest the money in a computer, or invest the money in something. Either way, I'm investing money in us. Just letting y'all know. All right. So yeah. All right. So yeah. Now for the people that came in for the readings, if you want to read in, let me know. I'll do readings for about 10 minutes before I get off. I'll do readings for about 10 minutes. I'll do readings for about 10 minutes. It's actually 1:31 right now, too. That's what's so deep. I haven't seen you in ages. Thank you. Thank you. I'm back on YouTube. I'm back on YouTube. I'm about to start going hard, sister. Sister Scarlett, I'm about to start going hard on YouTube real hard. So So I'll do a couple readings. Thank you, Carrie B. I'll do a couple readings. I do 10 minutes of readings. Come on. I give y'all, first of all, what I'm going to give y'all, if y'all want me to do a reading, I'm going to say a prayer to the Most High God, and I'm going to invoke the spirit of the Most High God to fall upon my mind, and let me be able to discern and say the right things. I'm gonna invoke the spirit of the Most High God to move my heart and say just be a medium for people to of discernment, and say what is more or less um you know good for the people that they can utilize. I'm gonna ask you, Most High God, that you just give me intuitivity and be able to just because it's so hard, Most High God, sometimes it's just unclear, you know, just your path. It's just unclear. So Most High God, I ask you to give me clarity and be able to give these people a great reading. All right, Most High God. When I divinate or when I pull or when I do all these readings, I want to let the people know that I operate from the body of the Messiah, your son. And I want the people to also to know that I navigate from your principle, which is oneness, Most High God. And I'm holding on to the rope right now. And I'm asking those that are here right now that seek and hope that they hold on to the rope also, Most High God, which is oneness. All right. So, with all your heavenly names and with all your actions that occur in our life, I say, and also your number, which is number one. I say Amen, Amin, and Amun. Shua Wutala. All right, we here. All right, that's the first thing I got to do before I divinate. That's the first thing I got to do. I got to tap into the frequency. That's how we exercise in telepathy. If you don't know, you know, I'll show y'all how to exercise telepathy. You know what I'm saying? How to tap into the channel. All right, everybody should be able to tap into the channel, knowing the frequency of thought. Shua Wutala. So pick a number between 1 and 31. I'll have the moderators put also some of your destiny in the comment section. Moderators, get ready. Get ready. For the people in here, if they pick numbers, I'll do some whatever. All right, Sister Scarlett, you pick 7. Sister Carrie, you pick 11. I'm going to have the moderators put something in the comment section, and I'm going to also put something for y'all. I'm going to say something for y'all, all right? So, number 711, wow, that's God's kingdom. Y'all tuned in for real, for real. That is God's kingdom, 711. Like I said, which is open like 711, 24/7, God's kingdom. All right, so like I said, the moderators will put a little bit of y'all destiny in there. So, 7 will deal with Mujahid, which represents the spiritual warrior. Well, one who's at his lowest point, or one that is, or her that is at her lowest point, at their highest point. The universe is telling you to invoke, to write stuff down. All right, but also a destiny of Mujahid will be put in the description. Actually, they can't put it in the live. Don't put it in the live. Mujahid. If any one of the moderators put Mujahid in the live, don't put it in the live. Put it in the comment section so they can see their destiny in the comment section. All right. They can see their destiny in the comment section, and you can easily go out of the live chat. I'll show you. You can go out of the live chat and find a comment in there. You just go to the bottom. I'll put a comment in there right now. Support the movement. This is where you put your comments at. I want all the moderators to put the destinies of the people that are asking the questions in this section of the broadcast. Now, I just put a comment in there in this video for the moderators, so y'all learn how to do this. Because it's not going to allow them to put y'all destiny, y'all full destiny. Now, this is coming from the 141. They're going to pull something from the 141. Okay. Now, if you want a full description of your of your heroic quality, then you have to get this book. You have to get this book right here, which is the 101. You have to get the 101, which is Inception of Mental Reality. You have to get that book, which is $31. Now, you send a donation of $31, I'll send you the book. Now, if you want the ebook and you want to print it yourself, you send a donation, period. And we got you. The sisters will put that in the comment section. But for the person that picked 7, the sister's going to put Mujahid. And for the person that put pick number 11, the sister's going to put Hasud in the comment section. In the comment section for y'all. All right, and El Maluk actually represents. Um, I got you on number 14, sister. Linda, I got you on 14 too. Okay, just let me do 7 and 11 real quick, and then I'm gonna do number 4, which is Christina. I'm not gonna forget you, Christina. I got you. Just stick around for the crown, and please share my video. Share my video on YouTube, on Facebook, please. Y'all can share this video right now on Facebook. That's what that'll help out too. If y'all not donating right now, look at this. Y'all gotta have an offering too. If I'm doing a reading, it just can't be like I'm doing a reading for free. Because even though it's free, nothing in life is for free. Look, it's spiritual reciprocity on here. If you're not sending the donation, please do a share on Facebook or any one of your social media platforms. All right, that's all I appreciate. We on YouTube. We broadcasting from YouTube. All right. So yeah, somebody's doing it. All right. So I've been sharing everywhere on Twitter. Thank you, Carrie B. I got you on your reading because you picked what number you picked, Sister Carrie? I gotta see. Yeah, you picked 11, and then Sister Scarlet picked 7. Now somebody put part of the destiny of number 11, which is royalty. All right, which represents the young master. All right, but you know what 11 represents when you pick that? It represents that you need to treat yourself like royalty, Miss Carrie B. So I want you to take time for yourself to treat yourself like royalty. All right, you need to network and share yourself, but in essence, for you to share yourself, you need to take time for yourself. And if you don't take time for yourself, you're not going to be able to build what you want. A kingdom is based upon people, resources, and property, Miss Carrie B. That's the number that you picked, number 11. Now, number Hasud, or 11, actually represented a computer. The first word for a computer, a Hasud or a Hasub, it represented a computer in essence. But it represented your ability to calculate the moment, or your ability to calculate the moment, Miss Carrie B, that picked 11. It represents your ability to calculate the moment. But the only way you can do that is if you sit back and just take time out. When you take a time out. So the universe is telling you to take a time out right now. That's what the universe is telling you, Sister Carrie B. Now, Sister Scarlet that picked number 7. The universe is giving you Mujahid, and Mujahid. I'm gonna tell you what Mujahid is all about. All right, Mujahid is about your lowest points being your highest points. All right, I tell people that people that pick Mujahid, I tell them to start writing down. The universe is telling them to write down their life. Sister Scarlet, the universe is telling you to write more things down. Write down your plans. Write down your thoughts. Write down your dreams. Write down your hopes, your wishes, your aspirations. Write down. That's what the universe is telling you. And whatever lowest point that you at right now, whether you be sick or whatever you going through, something or pain, torment, whatever, it's your highest point. That's why the universe is telling you to log it or write it down, because it's your highest point. All right. So yeah, I want you to think about that, Sister Scarlet. All right. You know, and let me see. I got you, Sister Linda, and everybody else picking numbers. Sister Carrie, I got you. But for Sister Scarlet, yeah, take whatever you're going through, and whatever you're going through right now is just something that you want to build up from. Shout out to Jazzy Love. What's up? I am doing readings here on this channel for about 10 or 15 more minutes. I'll do some readings. All right. So hopefully y'all can take the advice of what the ancestors flew through me, how it flowed through me, You know what I'm saying? In essence, how it moved through me, and that was what I gave y'all. All right. So thank you. I'm taking heed to all the messages. All right. Thank you, Sister Carrie B. Like I said, treat yourself like royalty. I know you always treating everybody else like royalty. This moment is calling for you to treat yourself like royalty. In essence, take the next couple days and couple weeks to treat yourself like royalty. All right, and then treat other people. All right, then treat other people. Okay, and that doesn't mean you being selfish. All right, thank you. So, number 14, and I'm gonna go for number 14 because Sister Linda, if you still here, no, let me do number four first. I'm gonna do number four first because number four represents the dimensions or tones of vibrations, planes of existence that see reality, or what we know to be reality, right? Or the reality of existence. All right, so we'll talk about that in reference to number four, because Sister Christina, if you still here, I'm gonna give you a reading right now. Let me give you a reading, Sister. You said, Sister Linda, I got you. In 1 second, Sister Linda, please share this video, and also please donate to the movement to get a book. It's $31. All right, to get a book. All right. Um, and I got you, Sister Linda. Just 1 second. Let me do Sister Sister Christina. I don't know if she's still here. If you still here, Christina, put something in the comment section. If not, come back to this video. You had something beautiful for you. All right, I'm gonna tell you. If you thinking about the number four now, right now in your mind, if I tell you to pick a number between 1 and 31, and you thinking about the number four right now, all right. If you're thinking about the number four right now, I'm gonna tell you a reading for number four right now. Okay, so in essence, I want y'all to take the number four dealing with success or successful outcome, but it deals with perseverance through that. All right, it's a wheel that turns through the number four, because when you draw a number four and lay it on top of each other, it looks like literally like a swastika. All right, but the swastika in this sense represented the native symbol of the four winds, north, east, south, and west. I'm telling you, in essence, it represents the four represents humility, but it represents you being in connection with that which is being on all fours. All right. So, in order to have success, Sister Christina, it's going to take a degree of humility. A degree of humility. I know that's what you want, and that's what you're looking for, in essence, to what you're seeking. And in abundance, you're looking for that success. And guess what? It's going to be bestowed upon you, because that's what the universe has guided me to say to you, because you have picked a lucky number, which is number four. All right, which is a lucky number. Okay. Now, it is because the four flips to the number five, it becomes the number five. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's a magical number. The number four is a magical number. All right. So it's in connection with all four corners of the planet Earth, also mathematics. All right. So I want you to think about, in essence, of what's going on with you in your life right now. You know, I know you want, different money or different things, or the greatest success you can have is having a stable family, having a stable relationship, having peace and joy through that. That's the greatest success that you can have. All right, Sister Christina, that's the greatest success that you can have, and that's your successful outcome. All right, so work on the family, work on stability with the family. All right, work on stability with the family. All right, that's what I can say that can help you out. All right, and that represents Naju, which you picked. It's called Naju, which is successful outcome. Naju, Naju. All right. Now let me see. Somebody else picked a number on here, which is number 14, which you picked the MeWe. Um, Sister, who picked that? Who picked the Who picked the MeWe? Who picked number 14? Somebody picked 14 in here. It was Sister Linda. Sister Linda, the universe is telling you to network with your business. See, if you would have picked the if see see in essence, this is see the number 11 is like a network also, because Sister Carrie B actually picked number 11, which represents networking. It represents a kingdom of some sort, but it represents more or less treating yourself like royalty so you can treat others like royalty. You got a different type of network. She represents a family network. That's like a family network of her family, her household. Your networking is different. Your networking is business. The universe is telling you to more or less um, a business adventure that you have, go for it. Go for it. That's what the universe is telling you. You pick number 14. It deals with the midway. It's the hand of friendship. It's the hand of friendship. But it's the hand that links up with business also, the number 14. The number 14 links with business also. All right? Business, you right. I know. I know. No, I'm not right though. But that's the ancestors flowing through me, Sister Linda. The universe is telling you to go hard on your business. The universe is telling you to share and go and network with your business. That's what the universe is telling you. All right? So now you can grow. Now you can grow. You'll understand that MeWe is about nation building. So now the sister put it in there, the Tuvalu Nation Confederation put it in there, and guess what this is about? Nation, man, woman, and children, the foundational construct from which all communities thrive. People coming together with a degree of laws to circumvent how people should conduct themselves. Now, a nation is has 7 principles that's attached to it. All right. You said I need to network more for sure. I know. But you need people like me to help you network. Be a part of a body of people that will help you network. All right? Real talk for what it's worth. You know, be a part of people that support you, support your dreams. That's what the universe is calling for, Sister Linda. You need more yeses than nos. You don't need no boos or no nos. You need more yeses. You need more yeses. People that believe in you around you. Trust me. You need more people that believe in you around you, sister. You know what I'm saying? And you'll grow. You'll grow your business. You'll truly grow your business. All right? So, thank you. You know what I want you to do, Miss Linda? Work on 2 people. That's it. Work on 2 people. Get 2 people in your life. That's it. I need 2 people to support you, Miss Linda. I need 2 people to say you beautiful every day. I need 2 people to say they love you. Or there's 2 people to say, you know what, big up, girl. Go ahead. Go ahead. Do your thing. Do your thing. I need 2 people to say that to you. That's your mission. Miss Linda, your mission is to get 2 people to say, you know what, I support your dream. That's your mission. That's it. Don't work on a million other people. Just work on 2 people. You know, in martial arts, that's how my master taught me. That's how my master taught me. He taught me with 2 people. He gave me 2 students that were two abstract students. They were 2 different. All right? And the way he would test me is by testing them. He wouldn't even test me. My master wouldn't even teach the students. He would teach me. Unless you got to a certain level, my master wouldn't teach you. You couldn't even get in his class. You couldn't. So he would teach me to teach the students. But he would test the students. He would test me by testing the students. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you need two people, and that's how he used to do it. He'd have two people. He'd give me two people, and you know, and more or less, he'll teach me something, and he'll say, teach it to so and so. Now he'd be like, now what's so deep is, Miss Linda, put this in your life. What I'm talking about. So my master would tell me, say, teach it to so and so, knowing damn well so and so. Let's say it might be an acrobatic move, like wow, boom boom, jumping up in the air or something like that. And then he might tell me to teach it to somebody that's overweight. He'd be like, yo, teach it to such and such. And then, like a move, like a wrestling move, he might tell me to teach somebody that's skinny and small a wrestling move. Like, this is what's so deep at how my master taught me. He was the best. You know what I'm saying? He was the best. Look, listen. He would teach me this different ways of how, you know what I'm saying, this different ways. How to deal with students. You know what I'm saying? In order so I can learn myself to be a master. He taught me that. That's how I became a grand master of Siamese Kung Fu and various other things that I'm a grand master of. All right? So, he taught me through me teaching students. And he tested the students every time. That's why I said it's a time that the people that are part of this movement, it's time for y'all to start teaching. It's time for y'all to start teaching. Whether you think you're ready or you think you're not ready, it's time for you to start teaching. All right? But, yeah, in essence, my master would test the students. He would test the students. He would test the students, and he wouldn't test me. He said, man, I know you know the move. You know the move. Let me see if they know the move. Did you do right? Because that's how it has always been given to us. It has always been given to us in that same likeness. All right, so Sister Linda, hopefully you got something good from this reading. Thank you for everybody holding down the Tuvalu Confederation. Thank you for everybody. It's a 155 moment. Donate to the movement. $31 to get a book. $31 to get a book. All right. $31 to get a book, please. Thank you so much for the reading. That's all. Thank you, Sister Linda. Now you can get a full description of your heroic qualities, which are listed in a 141 Introduction to Magic and Divination, and also you can get that in the 101, which is Inception of Mental Reality. Now I suggest that you get the 171, which is the prayer manual too, because we need to connect up with the forces of utterance. We need to connect up with those forces. That's how you donate. Please share this video on your social media. That's what all I ask. Please hit the thumbs up button. The thumbs up button. This is not Facebook. This is something else. Please hit the thumbs up button. All right. And support our movement. Support our movement. The sisters are putting a way to donate for all the people that's catching this video later. The way to donate will be in the comment section. It's also in the description of this video. You can see the way to donate. It's actually in the description of this video. If you go to the description, look at that. I put the way to donate in the description too. So that's real. Hopefully you can't see it. But a way to follow on Instagram, and also what's so deep, yo man, this YouTube is strapped. Our YouTube is strapped up. Y'all got a peep game on what's going on with our YouTube. Yo, I provided a lot of good things for y'all on our YouTube. Look at this. I'm gonna show y'all something that people don't pay attention to that's on our YouTube channel. All right, when you go to our YouTube channel, right, we got things. We got the community. I think everybody should be putting stuff in the community of the YouTube channel. If you're a part of the community, you should be putting something in the YouTube as far as dealing with our community. You can put something, you can post something. I have something available for y'all to post in the community. All right, anybody can post something in the community. Just post it in the community. All right. Another thing is too that we have on our channel is that if you go to the about, whoa, the about. You can go to the Messiah Codex on Facebook. You can go to the Messiah Codex. Just Google it, Google Plus, but Google Plus doesn't exist no more. You can go to it on Twitter, and you can go to it on Instagram, but you can go to it on WordPress too. That's so hot. Y'all ain't never looked that up. I don't know what y'all been doing. I already wrote scriptures like for last year. Last year it's a whole book. It's whole books that are available that I haven't even put out yet that are really a holy tablets. These are holy tablets that I put out last year. Last year, and they all deal with some things. And these are prophecies that are in the Messiah Codex in the WordPress. All right, in the WordPress, I got it for y'all, man. I'll show y'all. I'll show y'all something in the WordPress that's so hot that people don't even pay attention to. That's on the YouTube, but I put it for there. Put it for y'all. You know, everything about the 131 is there. There. Also, let me see. Look, you go to the blog of the joint. Look at this. You got codex dates. Look. Damn. Codex dates, log dates, log dates. You got log dates of different things that happen. You know what I'm saying? That I was writing down. Scriptures that I was writing down. These are log dates, time and space that happen. And I was writing these things that happen. And I was writing them in the WordPress. All right. So it's going to come a time where I'm going to get the sisters. They're going to update the WordPress. And it's going to update itself. But it became too much. I was doing this every day. I was writing a book every day. Every day in the WordPress is a book. It's a scroll. It's a WordPress and a scroll. And it's a holy tablet. Like holy tablet, look. I go into holy tablet 13. And it's so deep. Look, it's a scripture. It's a whole scripture. 913 holy tablets. And I'm saying y'all can check that out afterwards. But it's like, yeah, I bust some stuff down in reference to what's going on with the codex. Just learning about some stuff. And this is in scriptural form. Also, I did this a year ago for the people, so we can be on this wave. All right, so we can really truly be on this wave. But yeah, you know, I love y'all. 747 24/7 361 degrees. Shout out to my 1221s. I love you. You love me. Me is we. All right. Shout out to my 141s, my 414s that know the 411. Peace to you if you in this building, if you in the house, you wherever you at. Peace to you. I love you, man. You know, we doing big things here. That's all. No matter what, we starting from a small community of good people. All right, we taking quality over quantity. Okay, peace and blessings. Salam. Thank you, Sister LaUnc, California in the building. I'm real sorry I didn't even get to see you in California. I'm going to see you one day soon, Sister LaUnc. I mean that. You know, one day I plan on inviting you, getting you out of Cali. For real. You real good peoples, man. We're going to get all the sisters, man, home. We bringing y'all home. I love you, Sister LaUnc. You know I love you, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jamie. What's up, Jamie? I don't know if you came in here for a reading, but we're done the reading. I actually was about to check out. I'm done the reading session of this this broadcast. So yeah, I'm like thirsty. I've been on here for like a long time. I've been on here for a long time, but it is what it is. I appreciate y'all. 747 24/7 361 degrees. All right. Coom, come home. All right. Coom, come home.